Alright. Well, it has been a while since I have made any videos at all. I honestly have been, I can't even remember the last video I made. All I remember was doing Resident Evil Revelations 2. That was literally the last video I ever remember making. I have been, a lot has been changing. I've been working and getting my car, so I've been doing a lot of stuff and IRL. Anybody who's seen my videos, they know, they're kind of familiar with what I do. Depending on the games I'm currently into or whatever, you know, I try and make things fun, I try and make things interesting, I try and give certain explanations about certain characters or games or just certain stuff in general. Not everybody gives the best explanations, or yeah, I'm not trying to knock other viewers, other video makers, but you know, gaming it's not always easy. So I'm online today. One of the games that's really up and coming, everybody seems to be really digging it and getting into it, is Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is a free-to-play game, but it is a gacha game. Gacha-based games have it's what's called a gacha system, which involves you using some type of pay service, like to get certain things or certain materials, at least from my own personal understanding.
It doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
That's a new one. He's never said that before. Anyways, that character has never said that before. That's interesting. That is actually kind of cool. That means with the new update they gave him more to say. It's actually kind of cool. Anyways, there's that. Today I'm not going to be talking about that. They brought one of the banners for the new characters called Zhongli. Zhongli has returned, and I'm sure there's somebody out there who can give you great explanations on Zhongli, but to be honest, Zhongli is definitely one of my mains that I run quite a lot. As you can see here, he's in 2 different parties. In my personal opinion, Zhongli is a monster. He is incredibly hard to kill, as well as he can be a heavy damage dealer. He can be, you just have to build him for it. But you would also build him to where he can't die either. Meaning you can make him like, you can make him a serious offensive tank. Like, he may not be a heavy DPS user, like D-Luke over there, but he can outlast you and kill you at the same time. So today my video is mostly gonna be about that, about Zhongli. Zhongli is a Geo user. Geo is the power of Earth. In it, basically, each character uses their power in a different way. If you're gonna watch this video as well, I probably should have put a spoiler alert in there. I might edit that later, but there is a spoiler alert in this video. Spoiler alert: Zhongli is Rex Lapis. He is a god, technically. He is the Geo Archon. Zhongli, it's, from what I remember in my own personal understanding, Zhongli is one of the names that one of his aliases is that he goes under. So he ended up leaving Lihua, or not leaving it, but he went into
share the memory.
Good for you, Zhongli. Good for you. Anyways, so he ended up it's almost like he just left Liwa as is. You know, he left it in the hands of humans and whatever. So he kind of stepped aside. Is what I'm saying. He stepped aside. So now he's just, I don't want to say like everybody else, but he's just stepped aside. He's taken a back seat. He's good. Zhongli has two different builds from the last time I checked. He has his DPS build, and then he has a support build. Now both builds can support, it's just one of them mainly focuses on support. Me personally, I'm using the DPS build because what else are you going to use a support role for except for support? And when are you going to use that often, in my personal opinion? A couple things are necessary when playing Zhongli.
The same as I remember.
Number one, and the most important is
share the memory.
His health. If Zhongli's health is not high enough, his attacks will not be as effective. First of all, is his ultimate. There is a skill here. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Okay. This is one of his passive talents. It's called Dominance of Earth. Zhongli deals bonus damage based on his max HP. Normal attack, charge attack, and plunging attack damage is increased by 1.39% of max HP. Dominus Lapidus Stone Stele Resonance and hold damage is increased by 1.9% of max HP. Planet V Falls damage is increased by 33% of max HP. So, that includes this ability and this one. His ultimate and his elemental skill. Technically it's elemental skill and elemental burst. Doesn't matter. The point is, if Zhongli does not have high enough health, he will not be as effective as you want him to be. If you want a strong enough build, you gotta build him well. Now my Zhongli is unfinished. Mine is incomplete. My Zhongli has over 24,000 health. That's a lot of damage, and he does a lot. He does a sick amount. He might as well be like D-Luke. And his attack and his defense are pretty even Steven, so he's a tough cookie to kill.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
He is level 75
but where are those
to
who
80.
Share the memory?
I am trying to level him up, but I have a lot of other characters that I am working on as well. So
Where do you want to go next?
I'm trying to keep them at a certain level.
Tourist spots. I have a few references.
I don't think I've heard that one either. Really? All you characters now decide to say things different? Really? Really? Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you all want to steal the spotlight. Good for you! Anyways. So, there's that. Zhongli has another benefit as well, which I can show you now. Let's go over here. We'll go over here. Okay. So, Zhongli's second ability, his elemental skill, does this. Hold on, I didn't lay that right.
Right.
So as you can see, it lays a stone slab This deals geo damage, as well as it drops geo energy for him to add to his ultimate. He can also climb it, like so. This can be used for traversal effects, as well as to damage enemies. That was a plunging attack. And thanks to this, his plunging attack gets more damage. Another benefit of Zhongli when he uses his elemental skill is this. He can cast this stone slab, and he can also put up a geo barrier, which protects him from damage. And I'm pretty sure he gets increased damage with it too. I just can't remember. All I know is it protects him. It does have a duration while in combat. So it does not last forever. But it does protect him for a certain amount of damage. And if I remember correctly, that damage that it can take is based on his health. So the nice thing about his barrier is you can switch to other characters and the barrier will still work. However, depending on which character you switch to, it will not be as effective. So if you're gonna make use of his abilities, you may as well be using him. But if you have to, you can protect your other characters. For example, let's say I needed to use Diluc's ultimate, or I needed to hit him with his elemental skill. I could do that, and I could protect them. So, let's see, what else is there? Okay, when you hold his elemental skill, it deals AoE damage, like it hits everybody around him, which is AoE, but his elemental skill, when he throws that stone slab, that also deals AoE within a certain distance. So, now I'm going to show you actual literal gameplay of how he plays. So, a good thing to do here is we'll do a commission quest. Now, Zhongli's banner has returned. You can access it right now. I'll tell you right now, actually. It is currently up. You need that, I forget what it's called. I think it's called, is it called Resonance of Fate? I can never remember what they call these. Intertwined Fate. You need 10 Intertwined Fate, or you need a certain amount of Primo Gems. I think I've given an explanation on this before, but you need 1,600 Primo Gems to make a wish, for his, banner. Now, see, even I don't have enough yet.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
It's really interesting that he's saying new things that I've never heard him say before, but it does not matter. But yes, that banner will not be around forever. So if you like this video, you know, definitely rate it, comment, whatever. But if you really want Zhongli, go for it. I will tell you this much right now, Zhongli is worth it. There is a boss that you have to fight. A world boss. Have Zhongli in your party. Zhongli shreds him. He kills him by himself.
Where do you want to go next?
And takes no damage
If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist
at all.
spots, I
He
have a
takes
few references.
nothing from it. It can't even touch him. That's how strong he gets, and that's how strong he is. There is a world boss that well, not only he can kill. I mean, other characters can kill it, but he is the best at it. He excels at it. In this video, I will be killing it, but for now I'm going to show you basic, regular gameplay. So, basically what you normally want to do is you want to hold his elemental skill, you want to cast it. As you can see here, the hilly churls are taking damage from his elemental skill. Elemental energy is being dropped for Zhongli. Now his ultimate is active. As you can see here, that hits him in AoE too, and the enemies were petrified as well. I'm taking this guy out so he can stop healing them and casting water.
Stabilize.
You can recast his skill again to drop more elemental energy, as well as reinforce his shield. This guy's gonna be a pain because he has a shield. Normally I would just use D-Lug, but I don't have to use D-Lug for this. You know what? Not enough for you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Attaboy.
Solidify.
Come on, come into this field. So, as you can plainly see, his abilities may not have that instant casting effect, but it does what it needs to do. It does what you need it to do. So, as you can plainly see, Zhongli is pretty hard to kill. He took no damage during that fight. I was able to get his ultimate up pretty quick. Believe me when I say it can take a lot longer than that to get it up. Now, my build is unfinished. Just as I told you before, that includes his talents, which you can level those up. I have not leveled those up to max or anything at all. They are at level 4, which is pretty low, actually. So, now for the current final part of my video, I will take down the boss that I told you about. So give me a second here. I want to see is this the party I want to use? Yeah, I will. We'll go to this one. Now to ascend Zhongli, you need to defeat this boss that I'm going to fight right now. To get parts of his ascension materials, you can also use the I forget what it's called. Not the chemistry set. But you could go to, I think his name is Timaeus or Timaeus, and you can use the, I'll show you where it's at. But if you need more materials, you can go to him. Ow. It's not very nice. Yeah, they won't follow me forever. They will go to this area. To level him up as well, you will also need, now the farther you go, the higher the grade and level of materials you will need. You will need, you will need Prithevia Topaz Sliver. You will need Core Lapis.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Prithevia Topaz Sliver.
But where are those who share the memory?
Those can be purchased at, they're at like trade shops. Kind of. I forget what they're actually called. But you could trade, it's this resource you get. And you can trade a certain amount of it, and you can get Prithevia Topaz Sliver that way. If not, you would have to either defeat world bosses, or you would use the, I can't remember. I've been working, so I don't
Osmanthus
remember
wine
everything.
tastes the same as I remember.
Sometimes I just forget.
Those who
But anyways,
share the memory?
So, you'll also need Core Lapis. Core Lapis can be mined in certain parts of Lehua. There is a certain amount you can mine, but you can just wait a couple of days and that should respawn. You need Slime Condensate. Slime Condensate can be gathered from defeating slimes. And eventually you will need this material, which is Basalt Pillar. This is gained from defeating the Geohypostasis, which you will soon see me fight.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
You'll
same
also
as
need
I remember.
Prithevia Topaz Fragments.
But where are those
That
who
can be
share
crafted at the
memory?
crafting table. There's a crafting table you can use. You can either craft it or get it from a level 40 Geohypostasis. You can also get it other ways too. There's other ways to get it, I'm pretty sure. There, you need slime secretions, which can be crafted or gathered from, where else? Higher level slimes. This is Prithevia Topaz Chunk. If you are not strong enough to get this,
wine tastes the same
you might
as
want
I
to take a back
remember.
seat. This is dropped by
where are those
level
who
60
share
Geohypostasis. That's what I call them. I don't know what their actual name is. I don't really care. This is Slime Concentrate. This is dropped by level 60 slimes. This is the one I'm eventually going to work on. Now, be advised though, the higher the level you go, the more of these materials you gotta get. So, alright. So here we go. This is the Geo one. Now the Geohypostasis has quite a few different things it undergoes and does. One of which is this.
Solidify.
What you usually want to do is you want to activate your shield. Then you can either reinforce your shield, and as you can plainly see, that did no damage to Zhongli. Where are you? Get over here!
Stabilize.
Now these pillars I'm attacking, they're taking more damage from his attacks. I'm gonna use D-Loop to help here. There we go. So as you can see, it really helps to use Zhongli because his elemental skill helps you destroy these pillars. These pillars, they take more damage. I'm pretty sure they take more damage from Geo Energy. In all truthful honesty. But that's what they seem to take more damage from. See? He doesn't need anybody else. Not only that, but he takes no damage. He's like impossible to kill. Stop running away, you coward. Get over here and fight me. Ah, take this. Alright, let's see what he does now. Oh, he just made my day.
Stabilize.
Now, he took a little bit of damage there, but that's okay.
Solidify.
Let's dance.
Solidify.
So basically, from my own personal understanding, the geohypostasis takes more damage and increased damage from elemental, geo-elemental energy. Normally those pillars are like really hard to destroy, at least from my own personal understanding. But with Zhongli, well, they don't take that much.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Yes! Got one.
I'll protect us.
Stabilize. Stabilize.
But yeah, I'm sure you can plainly see how his elemental skill is helping me destroy the pillars.
Stabilize.
Oh, and you can also use the geohypostasis to destroy his own pillars too. So you can make him destroy himself. I'm not sure if we'll honesty. Da, da, da. Don't be starting what you can't finish.
Stabilize. I will have order.
And that's all she wrote. And that's it. And as you can see, because my geohypostasis is a higher level, I was able to get Prithivia Topaz Sliver, as well as Prithivia Topaz Fragment, not to mention the fact that I got Basalt Pillar too. And that's all you do. Let me see if there's anything else I'm forgetting. Zhongli is a polearm user. So if you can, try and find a decent polearm to equip him with. I have Dragon's Bane, but eventually I want to equip Deathmatch. Deathmatch, in my personal opinion, would just seem to suit him better. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's about all I got for now. You definitely want to increase his constellations too if you can, but with my current build, you wouldn't need it. But it would be nice. That would be nice. That's for sure. That's about all I got for now. Thank you for watching. I really just wanted to give the best explanation possible. You know, show you what I've seen so far from Zhongli. If you're really into him, you really dig this character, you really want to get him, you can. But yeah, definitely rate the video if you liked it. Once again, thank you for watching. You all have a wonderful day. This is something I'm going to start doing at the end of these videos.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
What was I say? I am definitely a born again believer in Jesus. If you really need a place to belong, you know, you're hurt, you know, if you really just need someone that you can really trust, someone to love you when no one else will, call on God. Ask Jesus into your heart today. Don't wait. Don't believe what everybody else says. Don't even lean on your own understanding, because believe me, you can make a mistake that way. Just trust in Him. Maybe don't even believe what I say. Just read the Word. Dive into Him. So, if you really need a savior,
Boats
if you
are
really
made
need
for
somebody,
transferring commodities back and forth, And those that come across
And even
Liyue
if
tend to
you
stay
think you
away.
don't,
So
give it a
is where
shot.
many things
He's
come
worth
to
it.
settle.
He's worth it every day and every moment. I don't regret it, and neither should you. Don't let pride, don't let whatever get in the way. We were meant to be with him. In Genesis, we were with him. We were meant to be with him always. We weren't meant to be apart from him.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Thanks to Jesus' sacrifice, we have
But
that
where are
opportunity
those
again.
who share the memory?
Just because, and this is the last thing I want to say because I'm getting on a tangent, because that's not what this video is about. This is an ending thing. But just because you do good things every day, whatever, you know, you try to be the best every day, that's not the truth. That's a lie. Don't believe that. That is a
Every journey
lie
has its
that
final
everybody
day.
tells themselves,
Don't
and it
worry.
is wrong. You will go to hell. You will. You will not go to heaven that way. There's only one way, and that is through him. Meaning, ask him into your life and become born again. Only by being born again will you see the gates, will you be able to enter through the gates of heaven. Don't believe what I say then. Look into it yourself. Prove me wrong.
Boats are
Go
made for
for it.
transferring commodities
By
back
all
and
means.
forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to
But
stay
understand
away.
one thing,
So it is
that
where
when
many
you read
things
the
come to
word
settle.
and the more you look into it, into God, the closer you will get to him. Because the word is about him.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
So, once
where are
again,
those
thank
who
you for
share
watching.
the memory?
That's all the time I have for today. I appreciate it. Definitely rate the video. Comment, whatever. Yeah. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.